Chapter 1. Living and Non-Living Things. You learnt about living and non-living things in the previous class. Now you will learn more about the nature of living and non-living things. Look around in your surroundings. Write down the name of things you see in your classroom and in the school ground. You can see blackboard, chalk, duster, your friends, trees, butterflies etc. Classify the above various things in the following table. Living things, non-living things, natural things, man-made things. Things that we see around us are either living or non-living. Living things are those which have life in them. Non-living things have no life. All living things need food and water to live, whereas non-living things do not need food or water. Human beings, animals, birds, plants and insects all are living things. They all are natural things. Living things. All living things grow. Ask your mother to show your pictures when you were an infant. Do you look the same as you were 5 years before? Definitely no, because you are grown up. A baby grows into a child like you and then becomes an adult boy and girl. In the same way, a kitten grows into a cat and a puppy grows into a dog. A baby, a child, an adult. A seed grows into a small plant and then into a big tree. Seed, small plant, tree. Do your dolls, table and chair grow big? No, these are non-living things that never grow. All living things move. In your daily life you see human beings, animals, insects and birds moving from one place to another place. They move from one place to another in search of food and shelter. Have you seen any plant or a tree moving? Absolutely no. Plants cannot move from one place to another. Their roots fix them at one place. Movement in plants is different from that of animals. Plants can only move some of their parts. Look at the pictures below to know about movement in plants. A sunflower turns towards the sun. Stems and branches grow in the direction of sunlight. Flowers bloom from a bud. Leaves of a touch-me-not plant shrink when we touch them. Have you ever seen books and tables moving on their own? They move only when we pull or push them. We can say they are non-living things that do not move on their own. A table, a book, a chair. All living things need food and water. Living things need food and water to live. Food gives us energy and help us to grow. Every day we eat different types of foods to get energy for doing our works. Activity 1. Try to notice what do animals and birds eat. Write about it. Plants are living things. Have you ever thought how do plants get their food to stay alive? Plants make their own food. Green color of leaves, sunlight, water and carbon dioxide are required by plants to make their food. So, water the plants every day. Photosynthesis. Does your doll and other toys drink water and food? No, these are non-living things. These do not need food or water. All living things feel. During summers, you sit in the shade to save yourself from sun's heat. You like to eat ice cream, drink lots of water and cold drinks. The cold wind in winters makes us shiver. All these happen because we feel the changes in weather. Similarly, plants and animals around us also feel changes around them. A touch-me-not plant closes its leaves when we touch it. A cockroach in kitchen hides itself when you suddenly switch on the light. Dogs run away when you show them a stone or a stick. A boy standing under a shady tree. A boy wearing woolen clothes in winter. A touch-me-not plant. Activity 2. Write about the feelings of animals, birds or plants you observe in the school, at home or neighborhood. All living things breathe. Living things breathe all the time. We breathe through our lungs. Most of the animals breathe through their lungs. Fishes breathe through gills. Plants breathe through tiny holes present in their leaves called stomata. Human lungs. Gills of a fish. Plants leaf with stomata. Non-living things do not breathe. All living things reproduce. All living things give birth to their young ones. Birds lay eggs. Young chicks hatch out of eggs. Some animals give birth to young ones directly. A cat gives birth to kitten and a cow gives birth to a calf. Plants and trees produce seeds. Seeds grow into new plants. These plants grow bigger and become trees. Non-living things do not reproduce. Egg. Young chicks hatching out of egg. Seed. Plant. Tree. Non-living things. Non-living things are of two types: natural things and man-made things. Natural things. Natural things are found in nature. These do not behave like living things. These cannot move on their own. These neither breathe nor grow. Examples of natural things are mountains, rivers, rocks, soil, stones, sun, moon and stars. Sun, mountain, stone, soil. Man-made things. Man-made things are those which are made by man. For example, car, book, pen, furniture, cups, chairs, buildings are man-made things. A book, a car, a chair, a pen. Try these. Can you name some more natural things? Can you name some more man-made things? Quick recap. There are many things around us. They are either living or non-living. All living things move. Non-living things do not move on their own. Living things need food and water. Non-living things do not need food and water. All living things feel. Non-living things do not feel. Living things breathe. Non-living things do not breathe. Living things reproduce. Non-living things do not reproduce. Eating excess of junk food and fatty foods can result in obesity. Deficiency of a nutrient in the body may cause deficiency diseases.